6 at the Kazoo World Snooker Championship. Please welcome a player who produced one of the best comebacks of his career against reigning champion Luca Bracel on Saturday. From 7-3 down, he secured a 4th appearance in the last 16. He's done nothing but eat well, sleep well and work out for the last month. So here he comes, lean, keen and ready to roll, the one and only Dave Gilbert. And his opponent, he also won a nail-biting decider in the first round, defeating Pang Jung-Soo from 3-0 and 9-8 down. This is his 5th appearance in the second round. Last year's Welsh Open champion, and he has the best walk-on in snooker. We call him the cider drinker, but he's the milkman, Robert Milkins. And now to a player who produced a brilliant performance in qualifying to secure a 2nd Crucible appearance. His break of 1-4-2 yesterday gave us a glimpse of the quality that took him to the World Open semis last month. He will give it absolutely everything this afternoon. So come on, raise the roof, Sheffield, for action, Jackson Page. And finally, to the greatest player in history, 2 frames away from a record-extending 28th appearance in the last 16. Winner of 5 major crowns already this season. 7 times a champion of the world, the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
So here we go. We're going to join Messrs Gilbert and Milkins during their opening session a little bit later, but for now we're live at the start of the Table 2 shenanigans as 7 times champion of the world O'Sullivan aims to finish off this match with 22-year-old Jackson Page, and that means it's hello again to Ken and Dennis. All yours, guys.
Jackson Page.
Thank you very much, Hazel. Good afternoon, everyone. And well, it's Jackson who's going to get the first frame of the afternoon underway here. He's just got to play a no-miss snooker. I mean, to make a break of 142 and only win 1 frame. So I didn't see much of the match. I was on the other table cam, but played very well.
Yeah, he did. And every chance he got, he kept firmly rooted in that seat and gave him a lot of respect as well. Any liberties to take many chances, and when he had to score, he did. Highlight from Ronnie O'Sullivan was 122. But yeah, overall performance as he gets out of the nice snooker. Yeah, the overall performance I think was very, very good. Because Jackson Page coming in here with a couple of good wins himself in the qualifiers could have posed sort of trickier test for him, but Sullivan, yeah.
Yes.
He's got the snooker again, but with the pack bunched like that, there's very little chance of leaving one on. Well, hang on a minute. He might have left one on. It's very tight though. that he might just be able to play this with a trace of right-hand side and make the potting angle, and he'll disturb a few reds. Ronnie just looking there to see if he has left this one. Yeah, he's going to have to bend it. You can see the way he was queuing up there. He was going to have to play with a lot of side. He doesn't like it. Well, let's see. Yeah, no problem.
One.
Didn't think Ronnie could leave anything, but it was amazing how he did manage to leave that one. Played it with the right-hand side, just make the angle. Well, he deserves to be on one, and he's not on anything easy. It's a long red up into the corner or the middle pocket. Tough pack to split there.
Yeah, tightly knitted, so big shot here. Red up into the green pocket. Lovely, lovely.
Nine.
He's quite a quick player, gets on with it. Of course, practice partner Mark Williams, who speaks very, very highly of him. Oh, that was a big target that he missed. What's gone wrong?
16.
Look where the white finishes. We show you the white just catching the red. It's finished glued to that baulk cushion. He caught it a bit thick.
Page
It
16.
was tough, that, because of the white being tight on the cushion, so he's left a chance for Ronnie O'Sullivan. And an early test of Ronnie's cue action.
He's come down this end of the table. He may play for black here. Oh, lovely. Right into the heart of the pocket, and have a look at that for a shot. Very clever shot. I mean, he could only leave the red he was playing, but played it beautifully off two cushions. Just like a lot of the interviews, Dennis, that Ronnie did before the championship, it was all positive. Everything very upbeat. Set out his intention of what he'd like to do in the game, and that's a good sign.
9.
Well, you're looking at a player here that he keeps himself so fit. He could be winning world titles when he's in his 50s. He's that good. Look at that record there in the World Championship.
16. $17.
Oh, look at those reds, the way they're sitting. Set them up for a little practice session like that.
Yeah, it was quite noticeable, even on his previous show, previous black, straight into the pack, first chance, even though he had alternatives. Just makes break building so much easier. And of course, he's the greatest of all the time in that department as well.
He's on 59 centuries for this season. Way ahead of last season where he had 33. And he doesn't play in all the tournaments. See where he keeps
32.
putting the cue ball there, leaving himself on a choice of at least 3 reds.
look how fully focused, concentrated he is. He doesn't want to make too many mistakes. He wants to finish this match quickly, early, in style.
And of course, if he does get through this match, there's another very talented Welshman awaiting, Ryan Day. Won a fantastic match in a deciding frame.
Up to 9.
This time going up for a ball colour because of that red next to the blue. It's easy to get on if he wishes to play on that now.
Just looking at some of the pots he's making, Ken, they're going right in the middle of the pocket. They're not touching the sides. That's when you know you're really cueing well.
That one didn't go into the middle of the pocket. It was just lost position
51.
slightly. Still shouldn't be a problem, this red into the corner. And just he has to maybe go up for blue or even a ball colour. But he won't be worried about the two reds, of course, that are close to this left-hand side cushion. Maybe past the point of his opponent needing a snooker. If he gets these reds with colours. 41 the difference, quick glance at the score.
Yeah, the thing is, if you make a mistake against Ronnie, you're not sitting in your chair that long because he's so quick and so fluent. Of course, the tables were recovered after play last night, but they're still playing beautifully. I mean, with the left hand, he made that look so easy. I mean, there's a few players switching hands in this year's championship, but a few of them have missed shots like that. But he never seems to miss with his left hand.
And he does it, as you said, so naturally. Look at this, right in the middle of the pocket. He's checked it off the side cushion. And even the crowd is so used to seeing him play left-handed that it's not a big thing anymore.
72.
Already past the point of snookers now. Can he go on and make a nice century? In and out of balk.
Now, where's he going to attempt to
79.
pot one here? He tried the plan. It was very difficult, but he only got one opportunity and he grabbed hold of it. And now Ronnie O'Sullivan is just one frame away from a place in the second round. It's 9-1.
Into every shot, which to me was really, really fascinating.
Well, let's see how Jackson Page responds. First chance. And it's back to Ronnie we go.
Yes, thanks, Hazel. And yeah, totally agree with Stephen. It was real sort of very concentrated, very focused, Ronnie O'Sullivan, on every shot. And even at 9-1, he won't take any liberties whatsoever. He's not that type. There you see, could have gone for that red. Completely different attitude. I mean, when we saw him at the Masters, Dennis, he was playing so open, so quick, almost. I mean, I called it sort of exhibition-like, and he said, I'm just going to adopt this type of attitude and go for things, and if they go in, well and good. But it's a different Ronnie O'Sullivan at this championship.
He's on a mission here this year at the World Championship. He definitely wants Stephen Hendry's record. He talks it down all the time, but make no mistake, he wants to win his 8th world title. I thought he was going to do it last year when he led Luca Bissell 10-6. That was an amazing comeback from Luca, who went on to lift the title, but I think he's on a mission this year. Always annoying when you catch a ball color with a safety shot like that. Hasn't left anything, but it just aggravates you.
Yeah, and I think from Jackson Page's point of view, I think it's just trying to salvage something. But there's no doubt, even though this will be a big defeat, but there's no doubt he's going to learn from this. You know, playing O'Sullivan on the biggest stage at the World Championship. Sometimes you learn so much more from your losses of mistakes that you would have made yesterday, particularly. And that will stand him in good stead. There's no doubt about that. He's a class act, Jackson Page. He's very talented. You know, we saw that with the wonderful 1-4-2 that he made when he got a chance and he got the balls open. I'm sure he'll get over it pretty quickly, but learn from it and come back stronger.
Yeah, that's a good point about Jackson. I mean, when you're losing like this, you sometimes feel a bit embarrassed, but he's got absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. As you say, 142 break. Everyone at home could see what a great player he is. It's just that it's the opponent he's up against. This is a pretty good safety here. Just caught the green.
Have a look at the line of the cue ball here. He's knocked the red over the corner pocket, but look at the cue ball. What a shot.
And that was the only ball he had to try and play in behind. The yellow and green are out of commission. And he just did to perfection. Can't really get in behind the brown this time. We have to be so precise if he did. It's not a bad effort, but the angle wasn't quite on to sneak in behind it.
Cue ball, but this time he's left Ronnie O'Sullivan long red. He may play this, well, in a slow pace, hold for the black into the left corner. That's what he's doing, coming down, having a look. Pink is available into the left centre as well, but could possibly only leave the red if he misses it. But if he gets it, it'd be nicely on the black.
Yeah, they're so difficult to judge playing them at that pace. He did attempt the shot that Ken suggested there, but playing it slowly like that was making it much more difficult. It is a bit unusual with 15 red still on the table to have all the balk colours off their spots. Yeah, it's difficult this with only having the brown ball to try and hide the cue ball behind. Ronnie will be trying it again here. He maybe fluked the red, but he prefers to swing that white around off the angle. There's no way he could get over behind the brown playing it that way. But didn't envisage the red finishing over the pocket, although there's no path through to it, and I don't think he can come off the cushion. He'd have to plant one onto the other. If he could go past that red that's in the middle of the other three, he could hit the cushion first. Yeah, that's what he's playing, but the white's going to go into the pack. Oh, that will do nicely. He deserves a bit of good luck. Yeah, he knew the white was heading over there and was trusting to luck, and well, he deserves that.
Yeah, lovely. Kiss on the black now. Does the black respot? He's hoping it doesn't.
8.
Obviously does now. Does a pot into that right corner pocket.
9.
Right here, so you may, well, it may pot into the right corner as we look there. Well, you may try and develop something here. Yeah, and to pack lots of spin on the cue ball. Don't think it looks too good.
14. Foul. Jackson Page, 14. Ronnie Sullivan.
He was more concerned about the white going in the pocket there and fouled the red. Let's have a look at this.
It wouldn't have been a bad safety shot if he hadn't have fouled it with the cue here. Just left the cue.
Why is he not put? He might take this pot on up into the corner, but he'll screw the white back for safety, and if he doesn't pot it, he'll wobble it in the jaws, and it should stay up here.
1.
You see, it was a clever shot, you know. I mean, it's a brilliant pot. Even if he doesn't pot it, he's got it safe, but he knew if he could knock it in. But can he get through to the green? That's the question. Maybe not.
He's a bit unlucky there, to be honest, isn't he? I mean, what a wonderful shot. Playing for the green. Just going to play a snooker now. He's not going for the yellow. Didn't play the pot to yellow. Just have a look at the cue ball.
Yeah, I think the crowd thought, oh, he's missed the pot there.
This has to be very delicate. Any bit of pace at all, he could knock a red on. Will it make it? Will it make it? Will it?
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
No point in having it replaced. A lot of the times Ronnie doesn't bother with that. He'd just rather play a safety shot. He nearly sneaked in behind that green. Oh, that's not going to knock the yellow in, surely. No, it's okay. Now that might knock the yellow in.
Foul. Jackson Page.
Hasn't left anything. It's cost him 4 points, but being put back in again.
Well, he can't come back down the right-hand side of the bunch this time. And there's a bit of traffic to negotiate through. Well, sorry, down this right-hand side of the table. The left-hand side, he'd like to come down, but if he tries to bring the cue ball back to baulk down this right-hand side, he's got to be careful. Plenty of reds to avoid. Yeah, well, there's a bit of negotiation to be down there between reds, and didn't manage it, but he hasn't left anything easy.
It's not an easy starter for Ronnie here. But he's already looking up at the other end of the table here, so that tells me that he's pretty confident about knocking this red in.
One.
That's a much better shot than it looked. That's why he was up looking around the black spot area. So as far as he was concerned, the red was potted even before he got down to take it, Ken, with looking up this end of the table.
Yeah, and he just cued it in, didn't he? Just beautifully. Good positional shot up towards these reds. Well, he's trying to make something happen. He's going to find a gap. Unless he gets a clip on this red and knocks it over the middle.
3.
Tried to split the reds. So in the break. And once again, no liberties taken whatsoever. Keeping it tight, keep pressure on his opponent.
He won the opening frame with a break of 79. One visit, but This has been a rather awkward frame. Now what's potable into this right corner? There is one to the right of the black that will cut back. And safely in. Good shot that.
One.
That needed good judgment, and he's got to play this with quite a bit of pace to get up to the reds. Lots of right-hand side. Is the pink on a snooker, and for the one that's over the or near the pocket?
4.
Can he possibly get past the pink? If not, he's going to have to cut one in just above the black there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
A bit scrappy this frame. Balls have gone awkward. This is a good safety shot. Very good. And a good length.
This is probably the hardest safety shot in the game, when you're the full length of the table and you've got to clip it thin. Difficult to judge.
Foul, no miss. Jackson Page.
Well, you can't afford to hit that shot thick, so you will see that type of safety shot quite a number of times. The player will miss the ball altogether. Now keep an eye on the white here.
1.
Oh, what a pink he's faced with here. But listen, he's 9-1 down. Might as well have a go, Jackson. It wasn't easy. Wasn't easy.
Jackson Page, 1.
Yeah, such a tough pot, and knowing he was going to leave a red should he miss made it even more difficult.
1.
And this one hasn't gone too well. He's overhit that. Okay, maybe on the black. So put the black and leave a long red.
Eight. 9. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9.
Yeah, it's just kind of a bit scrappy, this one. Balls have been very awkward.
One.
Well, he can only get an extra 7 points here. I don't think he can move that red near the left middle pocket. He might be able to with a little stun shot. Ah, lovely shot. Takes some judgment to stun the shot in and get the cannon.
9.
Yeah, no way he can get onto a red if he takes the black here. Yeah, he's going to play over behind the brown and blue here from the green.
Jackson Page, 9.
I'm sure that's what he was attempting there.
Oh, this looks really, really good. Look at this. Another excellent safety shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Could always get the double kiss. And he's left the red, but certainly not easy cueing from the middle pocket here. This will test.
Dear me, that's when you know you're cueing well. When you with cue ball like that, and you just hammer the ball into the pocket. I mean, he made it look so easy, but, you know, the pocket was in his way.
I think it's a wonderful indication of how well he's cueing.
Okay. 5.
Been a litany of big breaks from Ronnie O'Sullivan in this match, but he's done what he's needed to do. Scored relatively well when he's had to, and when he hasn't,
13.
he's played some wonderful safety. Real good match play snooker. Quick look at the score. It's 13 points in the leads. He's going to need 2 reds, 2 blacks will be enough.
$21.
I don't know if he can get over to that circle because of the pink. He'd have to get a lot of side on it to. He'd love to land just where his hand is, where his watch is. And he's not far away.
28.
So this red, and it's there.
29.
And he's nicely on the black. Nice angle up for the yellow, doesn't need it though. And the black is in, more importantly. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, as he looks at the scoreboard, will see that he's 29 ahead. Only 27 remaining. It's been a baptism of fire. Jackson Page, as I say, lots more
38.
better days ahead for him. O'Sullivan marches on.
Yeah, he'll be feeling a little bit down in the dumps, but nothing to feel down about. We mentioned before, 142 break up against the greatest player that's ever picked a snooker cue up. Doesn't matter about the green.
Thank you. All right, Sullivan, 38.
So, can he find the snooker? He's a bit annoyed with himself there, Ronnie.
Yeah, he's such a perfectionist, isn't he? He wanted to sort of clear the table there and then.
It's 2 snookers that's needed. I suppose the brown's not too badly placed, but highly unlikely that he can get the 2 snookers. Smile there. He nearly bumped into Ronnie. It's not the first time I've seen 2 players bumping into each other down that side of the table, Ken. That one was accidental.
No, Dennis.
Frame in the match.
Well, he's part of the green, and Jackson says that's enough. Wonderful display from the 7 times world champion. He's on course for 8, first round over. Jackson Page, a great learning experience for him, but he'll be back many, many times, I'm sure. But for now, O'Sullivan marches on 10-1.